Relaxation is key to your success.
Welcome to the Old Hats channel. Introduce my new kind of co-name is Dr. Tip. Tip my hat to that. Your relaxation is the key to you winning every single time. I am venturing onto ebooks so heavily. It's going to be amazing what I produce. It will help you evolve into the person that you desire to be, whatever angle it is, because these key steps that I will show you in the ebooks will change your life for the best thing you've ever discovered. I'm going to give you some key advice here that you can take with you, especially when dealing with the narcissist, because that is what our channel is kind of focused on. Not mainly, but kind of focused on. And please watch until the end, because it'll be a beautiful spectacle. Now let's move on to the subject. Your relaxation needs to start with your understanding of life. You're taking things way too seriously. You need to slow down, okay? No one's ever told you this. People keep telling you rush, rush, rush. No. If you're like me, half of your life is already gone. I'm in my 30s now. Doesn't look like it, but I am. You have to also, within knowing that life is way too short, you have to learn how to breathe. Your breathing is so important. It is such a valuable part of your relaxation. If you notice that I kind of choose when to breathe in. I don't force, but I make sure I expel all of the air from my lungs. Kind of guided. And then inhale after I'm done saying something. While I was saying that, I've already exhaled and inhaled. When you are speaking or going in front of a crowd or dealing with the narcissist or anybody who gets your heart going like, okay? Especially guys. This is what happens to us guys. We see a beautiful woman and we start to think about what we want to do. Okay? It is not what most women think, and I won't go into it within this video. But when our hearts start to flare in public, going into a new place, meeting someone new, you have to observe your surroundings, and that is the third step. You must not focus completely on that person, okay, or that subject. When your heart or your brain starts to go haywire, you need to change your viewpoint. You see, what you see in front of you can either cause a reaction or a non-reaction. You understand? That is why we are given the gift of peripheral vision and then regular vision. For if we had regular vision, much like the alien drawings that I've seen, which is weird, you would be able to see almost every single thing and it'd be too much information. We are limited to our kind of foresight, kind of like horses when you put that thing on them. Okay? Now, because of that, we don't realize that is a gift. Okay? For example, how I overcome going in public or even dealing with meeting someone new, especially coming across beautiful females. One, I don't immediately look at the subject, okay? Your brain is it's a tool, and it is also a sensor organ, and it's very sensitive, okay? So you may not be wanting to get all nervous and palm sweaty and very agitated. You may not want to, but your brain has processed the information that you love. Oh. But what you have to do is look away. That is the key to relaxation, okay? You must almost see through the object of desire and then create a different object, or even like look at the cookies or look at the way the paint looks or something like that. Anything. That is the key to relaxation. Your viewpoint on things, your eyes onto something. You must learn how to either look away or look at something different. That is key. The reason why relaxation will help you to go through any subject is because if you ever think about it, and I've never been told this, but everything that I've ever rushed was not worth rushing. Let me repeat it. Everything that I've ever rushed to do or hurried up to get or wanting to go buy something was not worth getting. And a last example of that would be all of the game systems that came out. You see, when PlayStation 1 came out for my gamers, it cost about $200 and something. Years later, it went down to, I'd say, $50 because the PlayStation 2 came out. When the PlayStation 2 came out, it was a whole bunch of money. And then, years later, it got down to $75. And then the PlayStation 3 came out, and it was amazing, $240. With the equipment TV, you'd have to pay another $400. And then it came down to $75. Are you seeing a pattern here? You see, when you rush to do stuff, you end up looking stupid. Yes, you can justify that you had something at that time. But what is the difference between waiting 4 years for something and then getting it 4 years later? You would, yes, have missed out on that quote-unquote time, but it is not like you really have missed out on anything. When you feel like you need to rush on things, I want you to remember this. 1, life literally is about this moment. If you're watching this video right now, think about it. Look around you. That very moment is all you have and the moment to come ahead. So it doesn't make sense to try to flare up and get your body all worked up for the next moment that is going to come. You can't stop it. And what else you can't stop is when that moment passed. When the moment passed, just as the rust accumulates onto the car, and just as the paint slowly evaporates from whatever and starts to fade, that time is past. There's no grabbing back. There's no coming back to that. And so therefore, you shouldn't rush to get things into the past. You shouldn't rush to get a new, because once you get it, it is old. Last part. Yes, I am definitely talking deeply about the ebooks because it means something near and dear to me. I'll be producing animation of the ebooks, my greatest animation. Oh God, it'll be like a Harry Potter type of epic type of book. It's not the same theme, nowhere near it, but it is amazing. It's not really animation, but ebooks and pictures and stuff like that. And this first ebook that I'll produce will be how to stay relaxed 24/7 of the day. You will learn these key steps in relaxation. And I bet you that this will change your entire perspective on life. I've worked so near and dear on it, and I cannot believe that I have the information. All I have to do is recopy it and add to what I've wanted. I greatly thank you for staying this whole time watching this video, because those 3 little steps that I gave you, okay? Those 3 steps that I gave you in relaxation, paying attention to your surroundings, breathing, and knowing that time right here is precious. Those 3 things, if you inquire them within your soul, you will be much happier in life. And the ebook will go into further depths of different situations that will occur to you, and different times and events that will probably shatter your relaxation and cause you to get crazy, and things you can do in the meanwhile while things are falling apart. Thanks for watching. Old Hats, Dr. Tip.
Gang. Follow boy, shawty on this track, so I am killing this.